Here we go. One man, 14 women who hope you'll one day use their promo codes. Let's do it! Jesse Palmer comes here to talk to the women, and look at this girl. Bailey is sitting here like rethinking her whole life. She's like, I can't believe I came on a dating show, and the guy has already sang his own original music twice. I don't even know if his mattress is on the floor or not. Tinder might have not been so bad. So we're doing a finance date, and Daniel Lubetsky from Shark Tank is here, and our friend Hannah Berner's here. Hannah looks like she went in the attic and put on all her dad's old clothing for dress up as your parents at school day. So they bring out power suits for the women to wear to get into this like finance theme. Some of the women are like, no, I'm not putting on a pantsuit. Like this girl Zoe was like, no, I will tie the tie around my waist and dress as the woman at work your mom can't stand because she's intimidated by her. So they have this whole finance date, and they just bail on learning about finance, and now they're just like, hey, get in this wind machine and put as many of these Grant bucks in your titties as possible, and we'll find a winner that way. So Bailey won the Grant Bucks finance competition, and she gets a menu of items she can buy from him. And one of them is his old T-shirt.
I'm down for that. Yeah. I'm down.
Is that a win?
I think she's so bubbly.
And so there's the T-shirt. He's like, well, here's a random T-shirt that I guess means nothing to me, so have fun with that. Like, was this a win? Really? Did someone make up this game and stop with the rules halfway through and just kind of give up? There's your shirt. That kind of smells like shit. You should probably wash it. So Bailey puts on Grant's old T-shirt that she bought with her Grant bucks. This show kind of went backwards for me. They were having this big finance date. Let's be power women. Then she's like, can I buy your old T-shirt so I can smell you? Women are talking about how much fun they had today. And Zoe raises her hand and is like, I didn't have fun. And confides in the rest of the women. This girl, Serafina, does not care that she's crying. She's like, oh, okay, cool. So you didn't have fun. Anyone else have anything to say? Women do not give a damn that Zoe's having a tough day. Look at them consoling her. They touch one knee with the light tap of a finger. There. Yeah, we all cry sometimes. Hope you feel better. Zoe walks over to the bar, and they change the subject to just talk about her dress. I mean... And now she's like, oh, yeah, no, I do think I can see a little vagige. Yeah, it is short now that you mention it. Who am I to say whether Zoe's dress is short or too short or not that short? I will say a dress of this length, if the shorts are built into the dress, I'll allow it. If it's a skirt, then she's got a point that people are being a little judgmental. So Grant gives Zoe a little pep talk and then kisses her the way a villain in a Bond movie kisses his significant other. Like the grab of the chin is a move. Like that's evil kiss. Get over here, lady. We're about to rob a bank. Teresa gets the group date rose and then Grant changes the subject. He then tries to teach them about bullying like the end of a TGIF sitcom.
Belittling and just making people feel uncomfortable.
I hear people are belittling and bullying. And let me let you all know, there is no dress that is too short for me. I could see full lips coming out of a dress and I wouldn't care. So keep your comments to yourself. So they're trying to figure out who's the one that told Grant about the bullying. Giuliano just immediately is like, Zoe, what did you say to him? Serafina, sometimes it feels like she's in a different room than the rest of the people. Like, she doesn't even look like she's involved in the conversation. She kind of looks like she's wondering if she left the stovetop on in her apartment. Zoe says she's allowed to chat about whatever she wants to chat about and basically admits, I told Grant that all of you are bullies and mean girls and belittle me.
Now I want to know.
And now it's on.
Right? And who was it?
Look at the Jersey girl. She's about to turn into super Jersey girl. She's like, gabagool. now the women corner Zoe to bully her into feeling better about being bullied by them. Kind of a weird strategy. Now they're telling her to go to sleep and we'll regroup. Doesn't look like the cornering the woman you've been bullying to convince her that you're not bullying her worked. We get back to the house the next morning and everyone is crying.
Every girl here is crying.
They even say it. I think these women are very aware of like how they might look on TV. And they were just called a bully and told they were belittling another woman. And they're like, we are in so much trouble with the internet. A woman in the Midwest named Linda who's active on Reddit is going to crush us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
See, look at how torn up Alex is about it.
It's like really tough to hear. I try to bond with her, but she doesn't ask questions about us.
I know.
I ask her about her pageant.
I asked her about her pageants. I asked her about her really short dress. I asked her if it was a skirt and not a skirt. I'm really trying, please. Please, internet people. I'm not a bully. I swear. While the other women sit at home and cry, Carolina is going to go on a one-on-one date in a private jet. They're going to Vegas. Here's my advice. If I were her, I'd be like, hey, can we not fly private? I can't go back from here. If I fly private now, I will never be able to go through TSA ever again. So I appreciate the offer. Let's just go to LAX and get on a Southwest flight. I can't see how good of an experience this is. And then, another one of Grant's originals. And then he passes it off to Carolina.
I'm not on the ground. I'm on a plane. But I just ate.
I don't think they're doing the next Super Bowl halftime.
I'm sorry, but I'm better than you.
She says, I'm better than you. And he's like, okay, relax. This is an actual dream of mine to become a recording artist. I didn't just come on The Bachelor to meet my wife. I came on here to pursue a real recording career. So if you're going to say things like that, maybe we need to adjust this relationship. So they make this big deal about how they're jumping off the stratosphere and it's 800 feet in the sky. He's like, on belay on, falling. And they just lower him. Like this, I know this is high up in the sky, but he's like, oh my God, I'm going the same speed as a regular elevator would go. There are scarier swing sets at local playgrounds than this quote-unquote bungee experience that they just did. And then they go back again. Yeah, I think we can go back as many times as we want. There is literally zero risk of death here. So remember when Grant grabbed the chin of the woman to kiss her? I guess that's like his thing, because now they're all doing chin grabs. He's like, come on, do my signature makeout maneuver while we're in the sky, slowly falling down from this building. So the nighttime portion of this date is in the middle of this pool. And you can kind of tell that Carolina isn't exactly like a go with the flow type. Like she can't even put her full foot down in the water. She's like, how will I wear this dress if my ankles get wet? I guess I'll go in the middle of the pool for this once-in-a-lifetime experience if I have to. Carolina has epilepsy and she gets seizures. And then says to Grant that he should think about whether he wants to deal with that or not. In what world is Grant going to dump her because she has epilepsy? Like, that's not going to happen.
Whether that's like something that you want to deal with or not.
Like, as if he'd look at her and be like, oh, what? Get out of here, spaz. I'm trying to find a wife. I'm not trying to take care of someone who's going to randomly freak out. No, ew, boo, ew. Come on. Of course, he's going to go, yeah, I would love to hang out with you. I'm sure we'll get through it together. So Grant was supposed to go on a one-on-one with this girl, Beverly. Beverly got sick, and they're like, yeah, Beverly's never coming back again. So Beverly just left the show. She's gone. And now they're going to have another group date that we didn't know was going to happen. And the women are like, Beverly's dying. Okay, get rid of her. We're going to group date. Woo! So now we have a very rare 3-on-1 date. Serafina, Dina, and Latia are going to go with Grant to Vanderpump Dog. This is a crossover with the Vanderpump Rules world. This is Bravo mixing with Bachelor. This is a lot of things. This is like a Mad Lib. Now they're doing like a photo shoot. I just don't know where this picture goes. Like, let's say this is the last time they see each other. They go home this week. Oh yeah, this picture on my nightstand. Yeah, those are two women that I was competing against to try and marry a guy who dumped me. But the dogs were cute. The dogs look legitimately frightened in these pictures. I mean, like, look at this dog. He's like, who is this man? Why does he smell like the perfume of 10 different women at once? Why does he keep grabbing my chin every time he wants to get a kiss from me? Where is Lisa Vanderpump? I need her. Lisa Vanderpump is here. She's like, hello. You may remember me from Vanderpump Rules, where I get overly involved in the personal lives of young 20-year-old aspiring actors who are forced to work at my restaurant. Here I have dogs. So now Lisa Vanderpump is going to do the most Lisa Vanderpump thing you can do, and it's make people work for you so that they can get on TV. So now Grant and Dina are now involved in Lisa's grift. She's like, this dog has to be done in an hour. Go. Oh, and talk about whether you like each other or not. Do that too. Yeah, this is the Bachelor. Go ahead. But wash the dog. So now Lisa is hovering over them while they wash the dog. She's like, make sure you get the undercarriage. Look at it. Now she's talking to the other women. She's not even talking to them about relationships. She's like, see? That's how you wash a dog. Get ready. Your turn is next. Everyone that wants to get on TV will work for me. Carolina is upset at the premise of this show as a whole. She's now mad that other women are going on dates with Grant.
To hear, even if it is something that you signed up for. Even though I had such a great time yesterday, now I wake up today and I'm like, I kind of wish I didn't have that date.
She says she wishes she didn't have the private jet to Vegas date. Juliana looks like she's about to literally bite her heads off. She's like, you wish you didn't go on a private jet. You wish you didn't stay in a beautiful hotel and get to shower alone and not have to live in a house with 20 other women. Okay, yeah, no. I get it, I guess. So Latia gets the nighttime portion of the group date. We never see him ask her or tell the other two women to go home. And now they're going to have a date in the center of this city hall. Where does the food get cooked? I'd be like, hey, why are we in a lobby? Can't we just go to Sir? Doesn't Lisa have a restaurant? As opposed to hanging out in this courthouse? So they have a nice date, and then Grant gives Latia a phone to FaceTime her mom, and then Latia FaceTimes her mom from Grant's lap, which is bizarre. Like, I would first call my mom and then slowly bring Grant onto the phone conversation. If I called my mom over FaceTime and there was a woman on my lap, it would be the worst conversation. My mom would be like, who is she? Who's on your lap? Why doesn't she have her own chair? Are you still dating 10 women at the same time? Why does she get on your lap? There is no better FaceTimer than Latia's mom. My mom, you would see her forehead. She'd be doing other things. She'd be like, let me call you back. Elaine Weinstein's calling me. No, I got to call you back. Goodbye. So we come back to the house and Carolina says that off camera, Rose told her that Grant was thinking about Rose while dancing with Carolina. Carolina's really going through it. She went on a private jet today. She got her own personal date.
So I'm safe.
She's like, I have a rose, so I'm safe, I guess, by, the structure of this show. But, I just need him to be by my side and telling me he loves me every minute of the day, even though he's dating 10 other women at the same time. But I have a rose, quote unquote. Tia's telling the women about her date last night and how she had a string quartet. Look, everyone's happy for her, except for Carolina. She's like, string quartet, huh? Well, I had to take a private jet all the way to Vegas. It took a while. And then we had dinner in the middle of a pool. I wouldn't wish that on any of you. To have your feet wet while you eat and drink champagne. None of you know pain like I do. Carolina has to be really annoying to live with in this experience. They're on a dating show where they're all dating one guy. And she's like, I have a rose.
So I guess I'm safe.
I guess I'm safe. She always gives quotation bunny ears. I guess I'm safe if that's what you want to call it. But mentally, am I safe? Will he definitely marry me? You know, I don't even know if I'll definitely get married from this experience where you compete against other women to get married. Grant says that he never went to his high school prom, so they're going to have a prom night. But he brought 4 friends, and they all kind of get excited. They're like, oh, there'll be other guys? So we're changing the show? And then it's the Golden Bachelor dudes. And they're like, oh, they're old. Okay. And we don't even know if they're rich or not. Cool. And the Goldens kind of look like creepy uncles who showed up at the prom pictures. And you're like, wait a minute, do you guys have kids that are going to prom? They're like, no, we just came to see off our nephew and all his cute friends. They all give these wonderful speeches, and then Jack ruins it.
I think it's time to party.
He's like, it's time to party. I hit a 5th of Jack behind one of those couches over there, and if we can find it, we could really have a blast. You can forget that I'm like 70, I swear. I know all the words. It slaps. Who wants to hang out with Uncle Jack? This girl, Dina, has been like super serious the whole time. She's like, I'm going to show my fun side. I'm going to invite him to prom. I'm going to do a promposal. And then she's like, look how much I did. And it's just like balloons she found at Party City. It's just like, look, will you go with me? I'd be like, I'm going to see what the other proposals are like, but this was cool. Thanks. $29.99 at a Party City. Good for you. Zoe and Grant have this very nice moment where they dance together, and then look at the Goldens just ruin it. They look like they're all about to comment on her body, and they're going to use weird words to do it. She's got a great figure. Look at that keister. Go get him, Grant. So Carolina pulls Grant aside and tells him that she was told he was thinking of another woman while dancing with her.
Was it Dina?
And now he just names off all the women that he's, like, attracted to.
No. Oh my God, no, okay. I don't want this to be a thing.
Was it Latia? Was it Dina? Was it the security guard with the fat ass and the hot titties? Tell me, who said these things to you? Who told you that I was thinking of another woman while dancing with you? Was it the producer who kind of keeps looking at me and is kind of flirting? And I would do it if she was on the show, but I got to be professional because she's the producer? Is that who it was? Grant finds Rose, who's the one that told Carolina that he said that he was thinking of Rose while dancing with Carolina. And Rose just basically says, I lied.
Kind of spiraling, and I think we were comparing notes. And that wasn't a good moment for me.
She takes it all back. So she just made it up. And for what reason? To, like, kind of get at Carolina? This is a wild move to just make up that he said something when he never said that. The Goldens award Grant the prom king, and then they give every woman a tiara. They're all prom queens. Everyone gets a trophy. You're a winner. You're a winner. There are no losers. Everyone's the same. And that's why none of us are special anymore. If you like the live stream, you'll love my Netflix special, which is out right now. You can go watch it. It's called 37 and Single. Also, I'm on the road, coming to Alpharetta, Georgia, and then New Zealand and Australia after that. So hit the link, get your tickets, assemble the group chat, bring your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, your mamas, your papas. So we're at the rose ceremony. And the women kind of look like they had a slumber party where they ordered a bunch of stuff from Fashion Nova and they were going to decide whether to keep it or send it back. So we're at the final rose, and it's between Rose, who told this story about Grant thinking of her while dancing with another woman. There's Bailey, there's Allie Joe, and Chloe. These 3 women are like the personality of the whole house. And Rose gets it. It looks like we're going to be having more drama than personality because Chloe, Bailey, and Allie Joe were like the smiles. The rest of them were like telling each other how short their dresses were. We are in for like a knockdown, drag out fight because the personality is leaving right now. And that's it for The Bachelor. And that's it for me. I will be back next week. Share your favorite story with a friend. Let someone know about the show I put on air. I'll be back next week. Boom.